One of the hardest things to do is to let go of something that God has used as a blessing in a previous season. I'll tell you what I mean. In the early days of Israel's history, God used Egypt to save his people during a time of famine. But Israel stayed too long in that blessing. Eventually, what saved them enslaved them. Egypt became the very thing that held them back from the promise of God. The same thing happened with the law. Originally, the law was a gift that God gave his people. It was a framework for how they would do life, how they would worship, how they would serve God, how they would demonstrate God to the nations. It was new wine for a new season. But what began as a gift became a burden. When the time came to receive something so much better than the law, life through Jesus, they refused to be emptied of the old. The very thing that marked them as God's people now stood in the way of their salvation. The law wasn't bad, it was just finished. It had done its job. It had preserved them until the fullness of time had come. And when the very substance of new life stood in front of them, they couldn't let go of the old. Is this not what we're all tempted to do? God does something wonderful, and we refuse to let it rightly be buried in that season. We insist on wrapping it up and taking it with us. But not everything from this season is intended to move on with us into the next. As Damon Thompson said, God will ask you to empty yourself of good things you've encountered that are actually keeping you from the ultimate things you're designed for.